Hi, this is Lawrence Tanner, public address announcer for the Los Angeles Lakers. I've always been a fan of great pass, so let's see a little showtime.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new... Let's take a... look at our starters for Sacramento. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk, and it's Barnes at the 3. And for Utah, we'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Colin Sexton is out there with Dunn, and it's Kessler in at the 5. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Monk kicks to Murray. Right wing. Here's Fox. Another miss by Fox.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And Markkanen throws it down.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Fox against Dunn. Fox passes to Sabonis. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Markkanen. They grab their own miss. Wide open look here for Murray. Drops in the tray.
And NBA ready as a rookie, Murray can do damage from deep.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively. So closing that differential will help them on the possession battle. And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Here's Kessler. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Murray dishes to Monk. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Dunn. No good that time. Good D by Barnes. Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
They repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Murray. On its way from Monk for 2. Here's Sabonis. Banked in off the glass.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
Here's Dunn. Markkanen down low. Murray on him. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
That's called initiating the action, taking it right to the rack. I'll tell you, the talent is there. It's really for Harrison Barnes just trying to become more consistent.
Jazz trailed by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Timeout called by the Kings. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Here's Savini's checked in for Walker Kessler. Clarkson comes in for John Collins. Horton Tucker's checked in for Colin Sexton. And Georgia subbed in for Dunn. Now, here's Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Clarkson right side. For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with a reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
He doesn't get the second one.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
That one's good for Zenkov. Jazz trailed by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
George looking around. Clarkson outside. Offensive rebound. And Markkanen on the follow.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Vizenkov. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 1, the Kings.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
And they're able to recover. And another shot. And he dunks it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, here is George. Still yet to score. 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Markkanen. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Mitchell with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. That one drops for him.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Yurtsevin. After the basket by Davion Mitchell. Here's Markkanen. Second chance shot. No good on the shot. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Vizenkov. Here's Duarte, defended by Horton Tucker. Gets it off. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's his first shot.
A terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Wound up shooting from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Kings lead by 3. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
On the court for Sacramento, Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well.
It's deflected and stolen by Murray. Here's Fox driving the lane, and it's Fox with the jam.
Assisted by
And the quickness
Harrison
Fox
Barnes.
has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State. Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland and one of the best people in the league as well.
And the shot goes in. Kessler's got his first 2 points of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Clarkson. Sexton trying to break free. Out that one in the Sacramento has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Clarkson. Sabonis kicks to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings are still figuring everything out. De'Aaron and Fox said we're still learning each other. What we're doing offensively is great. We have to prove defensively, but that'll come with time and chemistry. Domantas Sabonis added, it's just the beginning. The more we get a feel for each other, it's definitely going to get easier. Kevin?
A rising power. I think all of us on this broadcast agree with that. David, thank you.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
To the paint, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Done with it, and now by Barnes. And that one drops short.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
For 3, Murray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. Knocked away. And now Sacramento on the break. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Back in the 2022 offseason, Doris, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prize is Lowry, Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Yurtsevin comes in for Walker Kessler. And Georgia subbed in for Chris Dunn.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The pass to Lyles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 6.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And George kicks to Yurtsevin. And looks like the illegal kick was set up. That's right, that'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Sexton. Mitchell dishes to Monk from downtown. And another 3 for Sacramento.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now George. There's Markkanen. Rebound by Murray. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
And let's Let's see some of the numbers here on Lauri Markkanen. He's coming off an excellent season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
This is a Tiertzevin. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Lyles no good. Jazz trailed by 9. Left side, George. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Collins throws it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic LU jam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Collins. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Mitchell up top. He has 6. Lets it go from 11. That one's good for Zenkov. Right side, Markkanen. That one doesn't drop. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings ahead, up 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing. And it's just about time now for the...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. John Collins has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. Dunn is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play. Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, Dunn showing great vision.
Barnes kicks to Monk. Over Sexton. And it's Monk that time on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Dunn, and off the glass, that one's good. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Sexton against Monk. Outside, Fox. Lets it go with the 3. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Jazz trailed by 6. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Sacramento also making some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Murray. And Chris Duarte subbed in for Monk. Here's Clarkson. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
RJ passes to Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Here's McGee. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Here's Dunn. McGee with the block.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Sabonis, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Kings have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sabonis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
Here's Dunn. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
That one is off.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Jazz. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Down against Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 5 now.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Off target from 3-point range.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
The shot no good by Duarte. Jazz trailed by 5. Done outside. And it's denied by Fox. Rebound, Utah.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
2 minutes.
Here's Sexton. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Fox. Clock up 2 there. That's 7 points for De'Aaron Fox.
What a read from Domantas Sabonis. This guy's passing ability and vision is special.
And the Jazz call time here.
Look on this, Jazz fans. It's your Utah Jazz Dance.
George Savini's checked in for the Jazz. George comes in for Chris Dunn. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to new heights. Coach Mike Brown says the exciting part about Foxy is he's just starting to scratch the surface of who will end up being in this league. His feel and skill set are both off the charts. His speed is unbelievable, and his ability to get his own shots at his size is second to none. Kevin?
David, I agree. He is special. Hey, thanks for the report. Here's Lyles. They get it back. And that one's good. Barnes.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Clarkson up top, covered by Lyles. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Now the Kings with it. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Three-pointer, Fox. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Fox has got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson passes to Yurtsevin. Back to Clarkson. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him. After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And so it's Sacramento with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 14. George passes to Kessler. Here's Horton Tucker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And here's Barnes for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is the John Collins shot. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
And here's Barnes for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight. Jazz trailed by 13. Pass to Kessler. Right side, Collins. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And George kicks to Collins. George with the ball. Sabonis defending. George with the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
The pass to Monk. Shoots over Horton Tucker. And it's Monk that time on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Horton Tucker. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Fox, no good.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Now, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Sabonis, the pass to Monk. The 3 from Barnes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Utah making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. McGee's checked in. Jazz trailed by 15. Dunn dishes to George. Here's Kessler. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Count the basket.
Great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
To the wing right side. For 3, Murray. Kept alive by Sacramento. That one falls. And the Kings lead by 15. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
The
They
Jazz
made a
with
point to
the
protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Utah calls timeout. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. I now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Passes to Collins. Misses the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Monk for three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's stolen by Lyles. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Yep, it counts.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Domantas Sabonis.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Sacramento.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Dunn, right side. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, you have to admire Chris Dunn's aggressiveness. This guy will take hard forays into the lane and drain the layup.
Fox from outside. Sexton grabs the board. Outside, Markkanen. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
This is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Fox against Dunn. Outside, Fox. The three. Offline. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just